Good morning, everybody. I've just popped out for a minute just to, it's blowing a hoolie, as we say, in quite blizzard conditions. It is forecasted to snow pretty much most of the day. So the roads and that will be quite bad. However, I will probably go and try and keep them as clear as I can. At some point once I've done the animals and stuff. This is day 24 on our farm, and it's the last day of winter and the last of these episodes as well. So we'll see how it goes, but our plan is to not get buried in snow at the moment, is to just try and do a couple of bits and pieces. I thought you might like to have a wander around one last time, see the animals one last time, and we'll see how we'll just do that, and definitely have to water the animals today. So anyway, it's almost 7 o'clock, as you can see. And I didn't have too much. In the end, I didn't have too much to drink last night because, I am working this morning, and so therefore I do need to drive and I need to get home. But I had a really nice day yesterday. The meal that we got was absolutely delicious. It was really, really nice. Really great, and I just, as people always do at Christmas, ate too much. The snow's not lying here yet, so that's a good thing. Quite glad I kept a hold of those two. I'm probably going to have to use the grass melting one on some of the roads though, just to because there'll be more than just one level of snow on them now. We're probably heading towards 3 in some bits, so never mind. But I'm going to head back to my farm, and then we're going to go and take care of the animals. They'll definitely be getting water today. Just check that they're okay. The one thing, we'll have a look at our sheep, if I remember too. Actually, I might do that in a minute. Because we want to see how many are pregnant, so we'll do that. No, maybe not in a minute, but in a little while. We'll wait till the vets managed to get the information into the system, into the app. Right, let me just jump out and open the gates, and let's park this here. And let's get on. And you can come with me as I feed the animals for one last time for you. So I was just earlier on this morning, well, just before I started recording, I was looking at hay pellet prices, and they're going to be okay today, but I think if I hang on to them till early spring, the second day of spring, I'm going to get a better price for them by the looks of things. And generally in springtime, that is when I do get a decent price. So I've still got to finish off what's there, but as I say, there's not a lot. It's just a couple of bucket loads or so, and then they'll be done. So that's quite good. Right. Well, the rush was going to take off there. almost, the white chickens are just disappearing in the snow. Can't see their legs anymore, it's that deep. Right, let's get this in here. And feed these ones over here. I'm gonna have to think about selling these chickens soon up to the inn. Probably wait till tomorrow and do that as well, because today is still technically holiday time, and I'm trying to not do too much today, you know, and then tomorrow everybody's back from their holidays because it's springtime, and we need to get come in here. It's a bit quieter from this camera because of the wind. Then we'll need to get the fields cultivated in the cover crop oilseed radish, and prepare the fields for sowing for the spring crops this year. So yeah, it's gonna be all go again. The snow is pretty deep. We'll hopefully be okay. I think this is the most snow we've had for a few years actually. I do like it snow, and I do think it just looks really nice when it's like this. Yeah, it's hard for me to see where my tracks are now. Oh dear, here we go. So you were at least didn't have to suffer my singing or dancing last night, and nor did anybody else, thankfully. I think I'm going to have to come and put some straw here for you guys and gals. So grab this brush that I left kind of not in a very good way yesterday. I am actually up probably a bit earlier today, but I think it's just because, you know, I want to get on, get this done, and because you know, the roads and that, I want to keep an eye on them and try and keep on top of keeping them clear as much as I possibly can as well. So yeah. Got quite light quite quickly there. It's nice though. That end's really nice place to stay. It was great, you know, just to spend the night there. Get up this morning, my breakfast was cooked for me. The beds are really comfortable, so I can definitely recommend it if you're ever up this way to pop in and spend a few nights. Yeah, it's good. So friends and family, they will be heading off, I think, a bit later today, back to their homes. Yeah, but it was great catching up with them again. Well, my snowman's going to last at least one more day longer, which is good, but I think by tomorrow he'll probably start melting away. Oh, TMR, we should make another load of TMR today as well. Given that we just did one yesterday, we should really do another one. just to make sure that we've got enough to keep us going until we sell off our beef cattle. I need to top up the water as well at some point this morning. Although, actually, now I tend not to have it running into the springtime, the glasshouse. So, I might just leave it. Probably will just leave it. Right, cows. Okay, they've still got a bale, so I'm going to need some water. Thunder, snow. Definitely putting on a decent amount of weight there. Right, I think I'm probably too close, and I think my trailer sometimes catches up on the roof of this. Oh, kissing cows, but I am sorry, I need to go and get another load of TMR for you before I fill up with snow. Let's squeeze through here. Oh. Oops, nearly. There we go. I'll just go fill this up again. Come back and do the dairy cattle. Then I'll give them a watering before I head up to the sheep. Sheep shouldn't need water today because they were the one animal that I did get water yesterday, but I will go and give the pigs some water today. Oh, did I hit the wrong button? I did. Right, dairy cattle. Down. Slow. I know. It is not good weather for the cows either, but you know, they can come into the shed if they're a bit shelter, at least. I believe these are going to need straw as well, so right. This first, then water, then straw, because once I put the forks on, I'll be heading down to the sheep straight afterwards. You can see the tracks and you can see how I'm bumping around here, and the road's now covered, not unexpectedly, with snow. At the moment this is just one layer. It could end up being as much as 2 layers by the time I need to try and put salt on it, but we'll see what happens. Okay. I'm going to put away this back bit. I should. I know I do need to make a TMR, but hopefully, once I'm finished with everything else, I can. I'll remember to do that. There's a possibility I won't remember, but hopefully I will. Right. Okay. Now then. To say I'm not going to add water to there today. Let them die off. Get the tomatoes off them a bit later. And they'll die back, and that'll be that for this year. And then I'll deliver the tomatoes up to the local shop once I've taken off what I want. Right, here we go. Probably take most of this water. I'll probably just fill this up in the loch, so rather than going all the way up to the village. I know it's not ideal driving into the loch, but it's just quickness. Let's see if they're going to take all of this. Certainly the beef cat will take, I think it's over 120 litres of water now. Maybe more. Right, saw a cow there, it's just in my mirror. My mirror! Oh my goodness. Right, far enough in, yeah. Lucky this doesn't freeze over in the winter time. Of course, it never gets really too low. I think -7, 6, 7's about the lowest it tends to it gets, which, so you know, it's fine. I don't take this. I mean, I have taken this larger tanker in to water the pigs, but to be fair, water the pigs, to give the pigs water, it is a bit awkward getting it through the trees. Oh, I'm getting stuck in this snow. The snow is making it, meaning I'm not getting traction. It could be interesting. Try again. Come on. We might regret not going up to the store to fill this now. It might have been the safer option. See if I can find a bit that's... Oh, right, okay. I might... I'll be careful then. I might just try and reverse it in a little bit and see if I can get water that way. If not, I will probably be driving back and forth to the store, which won't be ideal, but at least it risks that. It means that I'm not going to get stuck in the water, in the loch, which would not be the best. It's just the snow's getting, really quite deep around here, clearly, so traction's not great because this doesn't have any chains on it or anything. Right. These lads over here, they will probably take, as I say, 2 or 3 lots of filling. I should probably put a standpipe in somewhere, or I could put another one of those water towers like they have at the village down here as well by the water. I've just not got round to it. If I do, I'd probably take out that windmill that I've got over there, the older one. Yeah. As usual, a few things to think about for the future of the farm. Alright. I'm going to have a go. Where's that cow going? It doesn't look as steep this side, does it? She says in hope. I might be able to, let's just take one more risk. Just Is it filling there? No, I have to come back. Yeah, it does seem like I have to get quite far in to get it to fill to a full depth. There we go. Hopefully I can get out that end because it's not looking so steep. We haven't got any other ways of pulling this out unless I then do it by tractor. Get the lorry out, but the tanker I'd probably have to put a tractor onto it, one of the big tractors, and pull it out if we truly get stuck. Right, there we go. Keep your fingers crossed. See if we can get a little bit of speed up coming up here. And that was much better than the other bit. Okay, that's what we'll do the next time then as well, because I suspect it will be a next time. And let's see, maybe not. Let's see. Let's have an actual look-see at them. Yeah, look at that. It's definitely going to be a next time by the looks of it. Right, back into this view because it's quieter for now. Yeah, so I can't believe it's been a whole year already and we're at the end of it. I hope you've enjoyed at least some of it. And it's not been too repetitive for you. Okay. I'm just thinking that I might go and get the truck and the little 4x4 and go and start putting salt on the roads, and also though to give a chance for you to see around the farm for one last time pretty much before we go. I can come back and finish off the animals in a bit. The sheep will have enough food, well, do have enough food to keep them going until later today. Generally, I mean, I do this every day, but actually you could, you know, I could just do it every second day, because you top them up with enough food to do them for 2 days, and then, but I just like to just keep on top of things and just to keep, you know, actually I'll finish this off first. 144 litres and counting. Just, and also it's a visual check as well on them to make sure that there's no issues, no problems. I don't need to get the vet in. We're going to take all of this and we're going to go get more in a minute, and then we might have a quick look. Oh, did it? So is that it? Okay, they're full violets. What did they take in the end? Oh wow, 185 odd litres. That's a lot of water, and that's only going to do them 2 days. But you know, they can, as always, pop down to the loch, and the water pump, as I say, keeps it from running completely dry and makes sure that they do get enough water. So, you know, it'll be grand. And I'll come back and put straw in for them in a bit too. Right. Just drop that off, go park this away and grab the truck. and we'll go and melt some grass, I think. You can actually, you can probably just see there actually. You know, there's just a bit of a bump there between what, this is probably one layer, but this is certainly about 3 layers, because you know, we've clearly not, I think I cleared it once the first time and that's been about it, so yeah. So I might just be just as quick taking the grass melting one rather than chopping and changing between the two, because thankfully the grass does actually recover. Okay, let's do this then. So yeah, I'm definitely not going into the swimming pool at the moment. It's not that warm, that's not heated at all. So yeah, let me just pull forward to reverse. Head up, because I left them both up by the salt box, which seemed a sensible place to leave them, I think. And yeah, go melt some grass. It's not so bad in this part of the wider part of the road, it was just when I came down the bottom end there that it did it. But what I'll do is do round the village and that first, up round to the inn. This time if I remember, I'll be going to the inn, because as I say, my family and friends will be leaving later today, I think round about just after lunchtime, I think. And if the snow is a bit deep, it's not going to be great for them getting from the inn even to that short distance in the village and then driving. Thankfully I don't have to I don't have to do the main roads. I'll do up around the store as well. Right, let me just make sure I'm going to get the right one. It's the one that says melted. Okay, that's you. So you're facing the right way, you're facing the other way. I shall reverse the other way again. Jump up and down as you do, just for excitement. Yeah, the tree's still up, but it will be coming down sometime today, I would reckon. Or they might just leave it, given the weather, they might decide just to leave it till tomorrow, because yeah, it's not the nicest weather-wise, is it? Let me just open the cover and got our little salt box here. It's a wonderful little salt box from the B&M company. It's not the full name, I don't think, of the company, but I believe that's the name of the owner of the company. Right, we'll go up to the shop first, up to the livestock dealer, and then head back this way and do what we need to do. I don't know if I've ever showed you, because this is I mean, we don't need this now because it's all automated now. This is the gate in and out of the this area, or the farm area in the village, and you know, the main road's just there. It's probably been ploughed and gritted, certainly gritted quite recently, because it's looking really clear. So I just have to make sure that no one in the village can get up to here, so I'll quickly do this bit as well, because it's kind of deep around here too, so that they can get in and out of here. Is that? Oh, I wonder if it's even too thick for this one now. We may need a plough. It is looking like I thought it would do. I'm sure I've done it with thicker snow on it, but it's definitely not. And I've definitely got the melted one on, so right. We may need to swap this out. Doesn't seem to be. And put a plywood on the front, because if this isn't going to melt it as I thought it would, given that I mean, I would have expected it to melt this as well, because you know, it's there's no reason why it shouldn't. That is a bit strange, I have to say. I think there's a way of, it's just going back and forth. But I'm just trying to figure out if there's something that I'm missing, because it's possible that this has already got 2 layers on it, which is why it's not melting it at all. Okay, I'm going to swap out to the other one and we'll see how we go, because that's just not working. I suspect we might need to go and get ourselves a plough, which is fine because I'm connected up to the plough. I'm going to put the lights on because it's really kind of dark. We're not going to be getting an awful great tour of this. Oh, you see, now that's clearing it, so that's a bit weird. Because this isn't the melted one. That one's supposed to do it to more of a depth, so I'm a bit confused about that. I might just send it back and try it again later. Get another one. It's broke. But I'll quickly just drive around here. It certainly won't do thicker stuff. So I will, if I'm going to clear the road up to the inn, I'm going to now have to go and get, because I'll just show you, it's going to need a plough, as you can see, because it's got more than 1 layer on it. Okay. Instead, what we'll do is, I'll just quickly, I will come back here in a bit. I'm going to go and drive around, because you know we've got the chains on this, so we can. Where I can melt snow, clear the snow, salt it, I will. Right, so yeah, baseball, basketball, we never actually did get around to playing a game there, which is shame. It's just that we were so busy. And yep, okay, that's empty now. Campsite, and of course the little allotment bitties have all gone away, so yeah, it's quite deep there. So yeah, wouldn't like to be them. I wonder how much of this is left. Ah, and you can see it's fairly well buried, and I think that there's not too many logs left in there. So yep, I mean the snow is really quite deep, but they've still got plenty in there, so they'll be grand. And it's sheltered, but yeah, definitely wouldn't want to be hanging about here in the snow. Right. So of course there's the 2 new fields just now over to, one to my left, one just in front of me that we did as well, which you probably remember. no, you can't even see the road in this weather now. Definitely gone in past the turn-in. So we'll come over here and drive along this way. And just thinking I'll return that melted thing to the store and try another one. Yeah, this is our liquid storage. Mostly, well, pretty much all we've got in here at the moment is digestate. That's the main reason I got it, was to store our digestate. Still got the sugar beet in storage. Again, that needs to get done as well. It's still quite a few things to do. It's going to be, you're going to be very busy when the guys get back to work. So yeah, we've got that. The factory, which we'll be popping up to as well in the next couple of days. I'll just show you very quickly in here. The snow's blowing through here. I mean, that's all we have left to do. What's in there? There might be some in the bucket, and then we just have to take them off as well. So that's that. Keep saying sorry. And here, big grass field over on my left, which we've used for hay and silage this year as well. Now we come up here. Trying to see the track and struggling. That's not, I think I'm on the road. It's definitely completely disappeared up here anyway. Yeah, so we've got our bunker silos and the biogas plant and the other tankers here as well. And we've still got our hoovery tool here because we still need to clear out the manure. So I thought we'll just keep ahead of it for another bit. It's not expensive to lease it. I can't believe how dark it is, and it's nearly 10 o'clock in the morning. Right, I may or may not be on the track. I'm hoping that I am. The other bunker silos, GMR mixer, which we will on something else we need to use today. Our house with the little garden, the 3 tractors. Yeah, I'm thinking of changing out these tractors for a different brand, but I haven't quite done it yet. That's a job that we'll be doing, because we will be hiring somebody else come springtime, so we will. For lorries, and there's another, and we've got in here, of course. I'll just put the lights on because it is dark. Trailer for the back of this 4x4 and some molasses for the pelletizer. Our wood chipper, which we haven't used a lot of. The little repair garage where we can fix stuff up. Fuel, windmill. Our contracted buy points. Yeah, and chickens, which we've already looked at. So there's one last place where we've really not been too often enough, and I'm coming back inside here because it's quieter, and I'm shouting to try and be heard over that wind that's blowing very hard outside there at the moment. Probably won't be able to find the actual trail, but we'll see. I think we'll manage to get to where we're going. It's in the time that we have left in this recording, because I definitely I'm coming back outside again because I'm just losing the I've just no idea where the road's going. Yeah, if I come to try and clear this later, it's going to be interesting, which I am planning on doing. But let's I think there's a track just here. Right, here we go. Up our switch back. This was quite a bit of work putting this in. And just when we first did it. And I think, yeah, I'm struggling to actually see where it is. I am coming back out into this noisy environment again so that I can see where I'm going a bit better. Because it's all white, and because it's all white, it's making it difficult. And I'm just bouncing along, looking for the way to go. And yeah, it's not cleared up here at all. Thankfully, it's not been up here to sell anything over the winter. So yeah, I have trying to come up here with that big trailer and a lorry when it's like this in the snow is hard going. I mean, you saw just it struggling just to pull the tanker out of that water, and I remember trying to get it up here one year with snow, and it wasn't even as deep as this. We got there, but wow, was that a struggle. And I would probably, if I had to do that again, just lease a stronger lorry just to get that up here. But I'd only do it if it was worth the while. I can't believe there's a car parked up here still. Right, so yeah. So we are definitely getting towards the end of time, and I wanted to come up here to finish. It is one of my favourite places to be. And I just have not been up here often enough in this past year that we've been doing recording. Because the farm's really busy now. You can't really make out, and when there's no snow on the ground and nice weather, you can actually make out the fields. But of course at the moment, yeah, you've no hope in making out the fields at all. I don't know what that strip there is, so that's interesting. But yeah. It's bonny, even in this weather, it's looking bonny. I mean, the lights are on. Quite surprised how dark it is that the lights haven't come on anyway. But yeah, the skyline's really looking really good. So it's goodbye from me, and I'll say goodbye on behalf of the staff as well, who aren't here at the moment, but probably they'll all be arriving home at some point today for starting work tomorrow. And I hope you've enjoyed it. And so thank you for staying with us, and cheerio. Hi again, everybody. I just wanted to finish this series up by letting you see the mods that I used, because without these mods the game wouldn't be what it is. And so I'm going to let it slowly scroll through the mods in case anybody's interested in what mods I used, and so they can go and get them themselves if they would like. I'd also like to say thank you to some people. I'd like to thank Not Yet Dead for helping me out and giving advice on getting the music and that etc. for the video, and giving me feedback. I'd like to thank Roar. By the way, check out Not Yet Dead's channel and Still Not Yet Dead's channel. I'd like to thank Roar who encouraged me to do this series, and I know he's slowly working his way through them. I'd also like to thank a couple of modders in particular, in addition to all these that you're seeing here, and I'd like to thank Missy B and Foo Farmer for the wonderful mods that they've provided. I've got a number of Missy B mods on the map, and I've got Foo Farmer's the one who's created the open pastures and allowed me to have the wild pig conservation storyline running through the year of this series. And of course with Missy B's silo and the liquid grain, the liquid silos allows me to stock up and digest it, which is kind of becoming essential to my farm. And of course finally there is also Alien Jim, who created the map No Man's Land, and as we've gone along he has added more placeables etc. to the map. And so we had things, and that's also allowed us to broaden our storyline to include, because the inn and the bridge and the tents and caravans etc., they all came in while we were making the series, and so we were able to incorporate those into the storyline, and hopefully that helped make the storyline a bit better. I'm sure there are others that I should be thanking whose names I can't remember at the moment, I can't think of. So anybody out there who helped me through this, who's encouraged me to do this, once again, thank you. And I'd certainly encourage you to download No Man's Land. Okay, goodbye.